I'm the Operations Director for Claritax Tax, and that means look after everybody and everything to do with people, premises, performance and everything in between. I make sure they've got all the tools they need to do their job. We continue to choose Linten because why fix what's not broken? And nothing is broken with Linten. They fix everything, and they fix everything before we even know it's broken. They give us so much support and advice. The Linten support us day to day, every day, all day, every day. They're there for support in terms of the help desk, they're there for advice, they're there for any projects that I have on, however big or small. They have a ticket system in place, which is incredible because individuals will put a ticket into Linten. They respond straight away to say, hey, we know you've got an issue here, we'll get on it straight away. They find the right person for that particular issue and they respond really quickly. Yeah, so what happens with the relationship manager? We have our regular monthly meetings. We go over all the previous tickets that have occurred in the previous couple of weeks, and we look at them and see what we can do about them not reoccurring. And I really like it that Linten come up with solutions for issues that have come up and find a way for them not to occur again. Okay, well, everybody in Claritax is incredibly busy on tax advisory, so we don't want to be sorting out our own IT issues. We don't want to be having issues with like meeting rooms or equipment. So Linten look after everything very quietly in the background, make sure everything's ticking along nicely and working. Having Linten as our one trusted partner is a one-stop shop for everything to do with infrastructure, softwares, equipment, support. Everything's all in one place. And I know in Linten and their team there is specialists in their own field that align with our needs. Okay, I feel really confident that Linten have our backs, that they keep us safe in the background. Not only do they just keep us safe and fix issues as they arrive or even before we know about them, they focus on education for our colleagues as well. So they provide this wonderful cyber training program that all our staff do, and they actually really like doing them. In a world of fast-paced intrusion and cyber attacks and glitches and scamming, it's really important to feel safe and know that Linten have our backs. They do this by providing training to our colleagues to keep them educated and up to date with what's going on. Okay, so Claritax Tax's growth has been phenomenal over the last few years. We have grown to 8 offices now, 3 major offices. We have doubled in size with employees, and Linten have kept up with our pace. They've been ahead of the curve in knowing what we need. They've been part of our big office project moves, and it's becoming automatic now. They seem to know what I need before I even ask for it. So they've got a team that really help with the office infrastructure, and they look after all our equipment as well. So all that is protected. I used to hear about lots of issues when they crop up. I'm hearing less and less, and I think silence is good news because people are quick to mention any IT issues, and I feel that they are addressed really quickly nowadays, and people are just happy that they're fixed and they just get on with their day job. And I think less time is being spent on IT issues and more time on the day job. I see Linten as a partner with us rather than just a supplier or a provider of things. They work with us. I feel like they're part of the team. They might as well be employees. They're that integrated into our business. Linten make us feel like we're their only customer, and I know they've got loads of other customers, but they really make us feel like that. They're very quick to respond. There's always somebody at the end of a phone or at the end of a ticket, and there's always advice and support there should we need it. If you want a proactive one-stop shop for everything to do with IT or information technology, then Linten are absolutely your guys. They look after the whole infrastructure, the support, the equipment, they give advice, and they're just there every day for you as part of your team. They don't dictate what you need, they listen and they find out what you need. Okay, Linten make it simple for us because we're not IT people, we are a tax advisory firm. So they use our language, they don't use technical jargon that we don't understand. They use our language and talk day to day with us about our needs, and they smile. Okay, there isn't one single benefit, there's loads of benefits because they all encompass everything that we do. So I can't pick one thing to stand out. Okay, AI has been on the radar for a while now, and we've realised that we have to adopt this quite quickly or we get left behind. Linten have really supported us with getting the right AI tool for all the Microsoft suite. So we use Microsoft Copilot. They have supported us from onboarding and with training and implementing licenses for everybody and education for our employees as well. Okay, so we have been provided with Microsoft Copilot training as part of the onboarding, and we had a workshop that covered everything. And now we have more specific workshops all lined up that Linten have arranged, and particularly on Microsoft Copilot for Outlook and Teams and all the Microsoft suite that we use, so everything is relevant. So with Claritax Tax being a specialist advisory firm, we needed specific technical AI that we could rely on. We use a company called BlueJ for our tax technical AI. We also use Tolly's AI as well. We are regulated by ICA, so they have to be in the right form. Linten have looked into the AI tools that we're proposing to use to see do they align with our security and see are they okay to use, and they support us with implementing them. So Claritax Tax, we are a specialist tax advisory firm, and we need specialist tax technical AI as well as the Microsoft Copilot, which covers everything general. We chose BlueJ. We run it by Linten first to check was everything okay from a security point of view. We also used Tolly's Plus AI. Linten were already on board with that, so we knew all that was secure, and they just support us in the background with logins and making the tools accessible to everyone. As well as having the Microsoft Copilot support, Linten support us by answering any queries or questions, and they don't make you feel bad if it's just a little question. No question is a daft question. So the way Claritax Tax work is we have 8 offices and over 100 employees, and anybody can work anywhere. They can work in any of our offices, or we have a level of hybrid working as well, so some people work from home and even some people need to work from abroad. And I just find Linten are so supportive and connected with everybody wherever they're working. Okay, I really like working with the Linten team. Firstly, if you ever get opportunity to visit their office, it's amazing. It's very inclusive and friendly and welcoming. It's very different to any IT office that you would imagine. They've worked really hard on making it a friendly, inclusive place to work, and every time I go there, everyone's just having a laugh and smiling and interacting with each other. It's really refreshing to see an IT team working together like that. Okay, so Linten, I've said this before, they're a one-stop shop for everything. They help us with all our equipment, and that's in offices, so the meeting room setup, all the screens, they look after all our laptops and mobile phones and our phone systems. Linten also look after our broadband connectivity. Now, if anybody has any frustrations with broadband, then, go to Linten. Linten are so much more than just IT support. They make sure that we're always online, that we're always connected, so that we can just get on with the day job without any interruptions.